Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nintendo Direct Recap. I'm your host, the Light Excited Eddie V. Joining me is the one, the only bossman himself, Mr. Corey Dirrig. Hello, good sir.
Hello, Edward. One of us is full of energy, and the other one of us has done between his work and this 30 shows in like 15 days. So I'm gonna let you all guess which one's which at this point.
Corey.
Hello.
Nintendo announced a Nintendo Direct and Indie World Direct together.
When they announced this yesterday. So yesterday was supposed to be my last show before we go to PAX, right? Because PAX is in a couple days as it's recording.
Yes.
I'm like, great. We're gonna wrap it up. Everything's gonna be done, edited, out the door. First, and this isn't Stephanie's fault. It's my fault. Stephanie had that Spotlight podcast yesterday. I was like, crap, forgot about that. And then the Nintendo Direct gets announced. I'm like, oh, jeez, really? Oh no, we're gonna have to do this tomorrow, aren't we? And then LaRon chimes in and is like, hey, I'm recording After Dark tomorrow. Could be one, might be 2 episodes. I'm like, oh no, it's happening right now. And then of course I did Xbox Casuals last night, and so it's fine. And then I was like, the other thing too was like, so the Ritual Studios, the Fretless Spotlight is supposed to go up next week also, and I'm like, oh no. And then I went to edit stuff last night, Ed. I I forgot my hard drives at work. And I'm like, oh no. So here we are. So I have to, after this, I have to edit this in the After Dark episode, but then everything should be good to go before PAX. And then all I'll have to do is edit the PAX stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to remember to send Cordy the files so she can do the shorts. But, yeah, we're going to talk about some Nintendo Direct stuff. Very, a lot of cool games announced. Well, I guess there's 2, right? The indie showcase and then the partner direct. So,
yes.
which I'm gonna toot my own horn a couple times during this partner direct. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna toot it real hard, especially the end of it.
Yes, but before we go on into that, I will say I think I like this format. I think I like the Indie World and the partner direct together to do a 40-minute presentation. It worked so well, and I think it was the flow.
I do too, but I almost wish like they wouldn't have separated it, because I feel like, I know they wanted to like promote the indies separate from like the I don't want to say the proper games, but like the big partner games.
Yes.
But I feel like it would have given these indies a little bit more like what do you say? Like it would have made them feel just as important as the larger games, right? And you know, giving them a little bit more weight, I think. And by separating them, it kind of just says, hey, these games are separate from these games. And I'm like, games are games at this point. And like, they're all third-party games at this point. So like, why not just put them all together, you know? And you know, just kind of maybe alternate between like one of the partner games and then one of the regulars. You know,
I think it's because I think the format, because of the indie world, is that the developers who are making these games, we get exposure to them for the first time seeing them, and there's different developers around the world, so they have more stage presence, or you know, and so we get to know who those studios are, the game that they're making. And with the partner direct is with third parties or, you know, publishers who are taking some of the indie games and publishing them, or localizing some of the Japanese games that, you know, is being published here and stuff. So I think it's just the way the different formats, because if you look at the indie direct, there really wasn't a lot of developers coming to talk about their game like there normally is. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I think that's probably why they put them together. Um, but something about it just worked, I think.
Yeah,
And I think it's because
I
of the less publishers
I agree. I
or
like them
developers, I
together.
say.
Right. I do agree. I do like them together. I think it gives it a little bit more flavor, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I still kind of wish they would have been together, right? I mean, like mixed together instead of just like, I don't know, like because
Do you
like
think?
indies are so like, I feel like especially a lot of these games. No offense to these games, right? They all look really
Mhm.
great, but I feel like indie at this point for most of these games, not all of them, right? But most of them
Yeah.
is used as a marketing term and not like a proper indie. So like,
Yes.
just throw them in,
Do you
just
think it would be a nice mixture if it was just a partners direct within, now they include just indie games,
yeah,
um, and third parties, so they make it 40 minutes and stuff,
yeah.
and maybe Indie World could be something, um, that's like, I don't know how if you would bring Indie World, or if you would, or an Indie World for some people, if you would keep it, or would you cancel it, or would you find something to do with it differently? I don't know. It's
I
very
mean,
weird.
yeah, I really don't know what to tell you with that one, right? Because like, it's just
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of things you could do, and there's a lot of things that I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the right answer is for that, but I just you know
You know what? I think let's save this for our expansion pass, because I think after PAX, I think after we talk to those developers and stuff, we might get a good idea for it.
mm,
I think this would be I think this would be a good expansion pass, because at
yeah.
least we would have some more, a good understanding from any developers. Like, how would you feel if you was in Indie World or a Partners Direct?
Hmm.
Something about that.
Yeah, yeah.
So uh, we're going to table this discussion. Keep track of that, Corey.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll write it down. I'm going to forget 5 minutes into this episode, so
I know. Well, Corey, just
write
like
it
you
down.
said, we
Kind of like the description for the episode you recorded without me. Oh, wait,
you
what?
know what? I'm gonna
I'm
dragon
just kidding.
punch you
Are you?
when I see you.
Don't touch me. Oh man, you're the first one to
So,
arrive at PAX.
oh, really?
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
you were the
yeah.
last one.
Uh-uh.
I thought you were the last one.
Because that's why I said that me and you are leaving at the same time. Because you're
Oh,
leaving at 7, I'm leaving at 6:04.
yeah,
So we're both flying, um,
yeah,
there and
something.
everything. So, but
Yeah,
everybody, we're not here to talk about that,
sure we are.
because
There's nothing to
this
talk about.
Nintendo, dude, this Nintendo Direct in this indie world was insanely good. Like, we are eating good, and
I
I
know.
think it's
I messaged you and said I'm selling everything except for my Switch and like one of my Xboxes because I'm never gonna buy another video game again for anything else except for
and
Nintendo.
right. And the thing about it is, we didn't have no game for December. Yes, we are getting Indiana Jones on Xbox, which I'm super excited for. I think that's December 4th. Um, but we don't have anything on Nintendo's consoles after November.
Hmm.
We're getting great stuff for November, but we don't have anything in December. So we kind of have a game.
Hmm.
And it's kind of looking that 2025 is looking really healthy too,
Yeah,
especially in January.
yeah,
We
which
will
makes me
get to
wonder. Which makes me wonder about the next console. Like I'm really like I mean I've heard a lot of things at this point from like both like on the vendor side and on the
Mhm.
uh developer side. No, I'm not revealing anybody, but like it just seems like it doesn't matter what anybody says. Nintendo's going to do what Nintendo does, and they
Yeah.
don't care what anybody else says or does because they're gonna put it out when it's ready, right? And they're gonna put it out when their
Hmm.
games are ready, and everybody's got to follow suit for them, right? And in the past that's been bad, but also like the success of the Switch, the next console is very clearly going to be at least somewhat successful, in my opinion.
Yeah, because my assumption is that we're getting games from September till I'm going to say March because that's their new business quarter. When I was saying Mary that, I was just like, I think it's because it's going to be their new quarter. We got a lot of games because I'm just like 48 plus games plus the stuff that we got in the June Direct and everything that's also coming out of 2025. Like January is snapping.
Yeah, and that doesn't include the games that weren't in this direct or like were just maybe in that montage, right? Like the Plucky Squire went up for pre-order today at Best Buy from Devolver.
Yeah,
and that game looks so cool, man.
And it sucks because I can't pre-order it because I can't get it because I'm gonna be gone back. If they still have it up by the time I get back, I'll try my best to.
Dude, if Best Buy had Nintendo World Championships the day of release at Best Buy, they're gonna have the Lucky Squire or the Plucky Squire. I mean, so yeah, more Shovel Knight in this thing too. We'll get there, but
yeah.
I mean, we already knew the stuff that they announced, but still, I love seeing Shovel Knight.
And I have questions for it and everything. So, but everybody, we're gonna start this off, and we're gonna go in the order, starting with the Indie Direct. Balatro is getting some new DLC called Friends of Jimbo. It's going to contain The Witcher, Wild Hunt, Vampire Survivor, Dave the Diver, and Among Us. And it's going to be a free update that you guys can get now. It's available. And I believe it's that the cars are the characters and of the games, of those games and stuff.
Yeah, they're not like adding the card game from The Witcher into this, right? Because Gwent already exists as a separate thing.
Yes.
So at least that's what I pulled from this.
Right. And people were super excited. It was kind of cool how they did the presentation too. It just kept changing with different cards and stuff. I'm just like, well, I mean, to get The Witcher, that's huge. Like,
is it though? I mean, they licensed that IP out to quite a bit.
But
I mean, it is big, especially for like a studio like that, right? But like I think they have 2 games to promote in that series coming up soon, I guess. So like, why not put your cards in a game that is clearly very popular?
That's literally like Game of the Year nomination for so many people, like because it's CD Projekt Red. And all the other developers who are providing the cards are like indie developers too. So I'm just like, hey, you went from indie to CD Projekt Red, like that's huge. But what got me, and this one was crazy. Never was in the Indie Direct, and it got dated for October 15th. The crazy thing was, on Monday, they announced Digital Devolver is just like, we're playing through the full game and we're at the end and we can't wait to experience it. Like, they were playing the whole game. They didn't have it dated until it showed up in Direct.
Yeah, that was a lot of things too, right? I mean, like, we'll get to this in the partner Direct, but like the Trails of the Trails series. The remakes have been rumored for so long of those first 3, right? And they announced the first one at the Direct, even though they had 2 announcement panels very recently of games, right? Like, they could have announced that at their own thing, and they didn't. They did it at the Direct.
So they must have knew something, or they probably had a contract or something.
That was just like a very telling thing, right? That Nintendo is pulling their weight in more ways than one, and they are throwing it around because they know what they have. And like, the more and more of these games get announced, I'm like, man, this next console better be backwards compatible. But I also don't know when it's coming at this point. It's probably like
exactly.
It's like 2027 at this point. I don't even know. Which I don't care as long as the games are good and they run fine, right? Like,
yes.
you know, I mean, we've gotten to that point where like, oh, I'm playing my Nintendo games and my indies on this thing. And then, you know, a few others because like, you know, we run this podcast and like, it's just very convenient. You know, even if I had a Steam Deck, I don't know if I would shy away from the Switch at all, really. For in a lot of ways. So I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about the Steam Deck lately, but it's too expensive, especially right now because we're leaving. And I'm like, oh right.
No. We have Markubit, which is like a top-down shooter. That's spring 2025. Coffee Talk Tokyo is 2025. Yeah. That was amazing and great music too. I just finished Coffee Talk 2. So I'm like, to get this one in Tokyo, and then the way that they ended with one of the characters that's in the series, I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be cool.
Yeah, and, this game's kind of pretty big, right? I mean, that second one did pretty well, and I like, not that the first game wasn't big, but like I feel like the second one was like, you know, sometimes like indie games when they get a sequel, the sequel doesn't really do as well because it's you know, kind of more of the same, and people are kind of like not into it as much, right? Because it's hard to strike lightning twice, or lightning strike twice. That's how you say that, right? Jeez, I'm so tired, man. But I think they struck a chord and a feeling in people with this game, and like it's just a very special game, right? And so you know, we're gonna be talking to Toge Productions about it when we go to PAX, and I'm sure they're not gonna say much, but you know, we're friendly with them, and they've always been good to Boss Rush, and so
and I want, because I kind of want to congratulate them on, you know, releasing this game or announcing this game. I think that's so cool, because right now it's like Coffee Talk is actually now, in a sense, a series. You know,
it is. There's 3 of them.
It's like it's exactly.
That's,
you know,
literally the definition. That's the defining characteristic of series, is more than one. So good job, Ed.
I mean, but to say that, you know, it's going to continue on and more stories could be told that people can enjoy.
I know what you mean, and they can like set it in different coffee shops, and like they could make that the character that's in it, right? There's like a character that's in all of them, right? So like they can make that character like the like the connecting tissue, kind of like Sid from Final Fantasy, right? Where like that character can just be the connective tissue between all of them, but they can all tell different stories and have new characters and new features and new recipes and stuff like that. So
after that, we got Sea of Stars DLC, The Throes of the Watchmaker, coming in spring 2025. Looks really cool.
I re-downloaded that. I re-downloaded that game because this DLC looked cool. There's a train.
Yes, it's straight Final Fantasy 3/6. Yeah, I'm just like, please let me suplex this train.
But like that was a game that I really wanted to like, and like I initially was enjoying myself, but I just kind of, I don't know, it wasn't grabbing me the way I wanted it to. But it's not that I disliked it, so I'm gonna try again this time.
You're playing no easy, right? Like,
I don't remember, man. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember.
Well,
probably because that's the way I like to play games, is not challenge myself a whole lot, which is why I'm excited for Star Wars Outlaws, the most 7 out of 10 game that does nothing new, and I'm like, perfect, give it to me.
We'll have a discussion. We'll have a discussion about that, everybody, in the coming weeks. Trust us.
Yeah.
Power Wash Simulator Shrek DLC is coming out in fall of 2024. Morsels is coming out February 2025, which is a top-down cat shooter roguelite. Date Everything is October 24th. This is where you play as a person who could date everything in your house. The couch, the cabinet, silverware,
a textbook.
Someone.
I mean, this reminds me of that one. Oh my God, there was another dating game that was kind of like this, where like it was like
Boyfriend dungeon.
you could date like the weapons or something, but like all
Yeah,
the weapons
boyfriend
had like
dungeon.
like a human element to them or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it would look. I was looking, but someone said, "Oh, someone made a game for JD Vance," and I about
Oh, I know. I
fell
saw.
out. I
I
was just
saw
like,
that. I saw that. It said, "Hey, JD, I found a JD Vance. I found a game for you."
uh,
Oh, that's funny,
hilarity.
man. The fact that
Um,
he's from Ohio is really embarrassing. What a weirdo, man. I mean,
that's
not even to be political or anything. He's just some weird guy. But
well. Peglin is a game that releases today. Also, it's a roguelike Pachinko RPG. It is a time console exclusive. It looks really fun. That's up kind of up my speed for it. It's a game that I'll probably get when I come back from PAX. Robbery Life is December 2024. It's kind of a physics based platformer. It doesn't look all that great, uh, but it is an interesting thing. Pick
you're
a
just not
Park
playing it right,
2,
Ed.
huh?
I said you're not playing it right.
Oh, it's not even out yet, so
I know.
I'm just going by the trailer.
I'm being
Uh,
a meanie head.
Pick Up Park 2 was also announced. That's a time exclusive. You guys can check that out. Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope DX. It's coming out in 2025. Corey,
Yeah.
explain to me what this is, because I was kind of
this was announced
lost.
already. They announced this already. This is the third time they've shown it, I think.
But is it new DLC or?
So here, I have the write up from Yacht Club because they sent it to me, as well as Galatrat and I were talking. So I'm assuming it was Celia on that channel. Let me find it. Hold on. Yacht Club. Sorry, I'm digging through emails. Basically, this is basically there's a bunch of new DLC. There's characters, like you can play through the entire campaign as like 20 new characters. Oh my gosh, why can't I find this? It was like all I was seeing earlier today. Replies, that would help, I think. There it is. Okay, so Shovel Knight DX. It is. So this is officially from Yacht Club. DX is an enhanced edition of the original adventure. You can play as 20 different characters with unique abilities and platforming styles. Online multiplayer, the return of legacy features, built-in cheats, and more. So that's the write-up from Yacht Club. Okay. I mean, it's like an enhanced edition of the game, pretty much, and like you can play as a lot of the knights in the like Propeller Knight. You can play as like a lot of the knights through the main campaign, which is cool. Really, really cool. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing Yacht Club at PAX. I have a private invite to Yacht Club, so we'll see.
Oh, nice.
We'll see what they show. I mean, I'm assuming it's Mina, but I don't know. They wouldn't say.
And I wonder if it's the guys that I met, like the creators of Shovel Knight.
Yeah, well, they'll all be there. They'll all be there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how we got that invite, but I don't know. I was talking to Roger about it from Gamerheads.
Ah, nice. So. Well, Europa is demo out is now. This is kind of almost a 3D action or 3D adventure platforming game. It's coming out October 11th. The full game is, but you can download the demo. I did download it. I just haven't played it yet. Cuisinier is coming out January 28th, 2025. This is a diagonal kind of action adventure game where I believe you're a chef and you're just attacking things to collect for food. With it. It looks super, super cool. It's right up my alley. So I definitely can't wait for that game. On Your Tail It's November 11th. This is a adventure detective game. Looks really, really good. There's going to be different styles that and puzzles that you'll interact with. Metal Slug Tactics is still planned for fall 24. The Plucky Squire is coming out September 17th. And then they ended the show with Pizza Tower, which is out now.
Which is like a huge, it's been huge on PC forever. Pizza Tower has.
Yeah.
Like, and people were like, why isn't this on Switch? People have been saying that for a long while, at least. So I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I would say it's been at least a year. People are like, why isn't this on Switch yet?
I think I because of the year, I think they probably were doing planning a Switch port, but I think they were probably trying to work on it after it came out for PC.
Yeah, well, it's also one of those games that I think like people didn't realize was going to take off as much as it did, right?
Yeah.
No offense to the game, but it it's just one of those games that it's kind of like quirky and kind of unassuming a little bit, and it's just fun to play, right? I mean, so that's what I've heard. At least I haven't played it because I don't do the PC thing, Ed.
Nor do I.
PC to me means pass the controller. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Play console.
I know some people were just like, "Oh wow!" It not that it was cringe, but it was kind of funny. Oh, the lady saying, "Where did you get that pizza from at?" And he's just like, "I got it from that tower over there." I'm like, "Oh, pizza tower." And then they showed the reveal. I'm like, that's kind of cool. That was kind of fun.
That's clever. That's fun. It's fun.
So
let people have fun, guys. Games are fun.
Yeah, but that pretty much was
the Xbox people who are complaining about Indiana Jones this weekend. Jeez.
Oh goodness, we'll talk about that one another day because that's plain nonsense.
We don't have to. We don't have to.
That's why I said another day.
Oh man.
And so after that, everybody, great indie, but it was a great indie where I'm definitely looking for, of course, of Never. Like that's my game of the month for October. I still haven't picked up Balatro. Coffee Talk Tokyo, I'm definitely going to be getting. I'm definitely going to be downloading the Seal Star DLC. Power Bar Simulator. The Shrek is a pay for DLC, everybody.
Pat's excited.
Yes.
Pat loves Power Wash Simulator.
It's really fun. It's a relaxing game. More so, I'm definitely going to be picking up. I'm not going to do the Shovel Knight, Shovel Hope DX because I think I got all of what I need from Shovel Knight. And then Europa.
Support Yacht Club, man. Got to support them.
I know. I'm ready for Mina. Shovel Knight and Europa, I'm definitely going to be not Shovel Knight. Sorry, Europa and Cruising Near. I'm definitely going to be buying when those games release.
Yeah, and Europa looks awesome. Europa looks awesome. I'm very excited.
It looks. I love the artwork, but I need to hear the soundtrack.
It's like Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild mixed together. That art style. And I feel like that's the game that like the art style is what like, no offense to Dungeons of Hindenburg, but I feel like that's the art style they were going for, and for me didn't quite pull it off. And it looks really good. Europa looks awesome. I cannot wait. I've been following that game for like a year now because the developer left Blizzard to develop it himself.
Yeah,
which was cool to see. So.
He actually put a tweet out
today
talking about it. Yeah. I had just caught it like later on before we got on, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that he left Blizzard. And I think the way that I think it's going to get a good reception, and even if it's just a digital version, I have a big feeling that a lot of people are going to buy it. It really, like I said earlier in our past Nintendo Power Block episodes, I really feel like indie is coming back this year. Like last year, there wasn't no space for indies because of the big first party and AAA. It just didn't feel like the presence of indies wasn't there. But this year, it feels like it's coming back, definitely on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's more prominent this year too, is because we got so many heavy hitters on Switch last year, right? And like this year, like we've had great games on Switch, and like, yeah, we're getting Zelda and stuff like that, but like, there's no Tears of the Kingdom or no Mario Odyssey or anything this year, right? Or Wonder, right. And so I feel like the amount of games Nintendo's putting out, mixed with the lack of a quote unquote major AAA tentpole, is allowing the indies to shine more on Switch, right? And so and even the partner stuff too. I mean, the partner stuff specifically is like really exciting.
It's super insane. So let's get into the partner direct, everybody. They started off with Tetris Forever 2020, 2024 later on this year. But they also announced that the NES version of Tetris is coming to Nintendo Online.
Yep.
And for the NES, I'm super excited, dude. And Tetris 99 is getting an update too this winter.
Yeah,
dude. When that mug drops for NES, and I have a feeling it's probably gonna be in the winter, dude. I'm going to be playing hours of that game because literally it was a time burst. As much as I love the Game Boy version, dude, I love the NES version of Tetris.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about it, right? I mean, it's charming. Like the NES version is really charming. It's colorful. It's simple, right? I mean, Game Boy. I think the reason why people have so many fond memories of the Game Boy version is because it came with the Game Boy, and people love the Game Boy because of Tetris, right? And like, obviously Pokemon later on, and Mario and all these other things that we know now, but like Tetris is what made the Game Boy. I mean, Tetris had businessmen playing Game Boy on the train and on the bus, right? I mean, what a but there's something really charming about the NES version. I really like how colorful it is personally. I mean, that's where the iconic box art comes from the Game Boy version, honestly, is the NES game, really, how colorful it is. So
still got to give a shout out to Tetris Effect still.
Oh, I love Tetris, dude. Did you see my tweet about it earlier? My Tetris tweet?
He's like, Tetris!
Well, that, but I also said when you currently run out of ideas for Tetris, just release them all in one box.
That is true, yes. And I could honestly say I'm definitely buying this collection because I played none of these games. It really feels like most of them were all Japan. Famicom and maybe Super Famicom. Like there was stuff that I just have not heard of these versions of Tetris. So today was like my first time hearing it. I'm like, oh, I'm definitely buying this. Shout out to Digital Devolver.
Digital Eclipse.
Digital Eclipse, yeah. They're doing the port.
I got the press release for this like a week ago. And I knew that this was the game that they were announcing, or that they were showing at PAX, the Tetris stuff. Well, I don't know if you're going to be able to play it, but they're definitely taking interviews for it because they said an unannounced collection in the PAX release, and then I got a bunch of press releases from Atari about it. So I knew they were doing something with this, which was cool. Behind the scenes, everybody. It's so fun. Embargoes are fun. You can't talk about stuff.
Exactly. Star Overdrive is coming out 2025. This is I love this game.
Yep. Dear Villagers is putting this game out.
Okay, so a lot of people going to disagree with me. I was getting Hi-Fi Rush vibes from it.
I thought that's what it was at first. That first shot, I thought like the pan, like for like a split second, I thought it was that. But then obviously it wasn't. But still, like for literally a split second, I thought it was Hi-Fi Rush.
It looks beautiful in action. Awesome. Like, yes, when I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, Hi-Fi Rush meets Daemon X Machina. I need this. 100%. Like I need this game. If it's coming digitally, I need that. If it's coming physically down the line, I need that. Limited run. Keep your hands off this game. Go touch the Konami game. But keep your hand off this game. this game looks beautiful. It's super up my alley. I'm like, oh yeah, and I even like the way that the wording was designed, the font of it. Like, oh, I'm like, I would get a T-shirt of this.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, I cannot wait for next year for this game. Okay, now Ghost Simulator 3 is available. Is available digitally today. It's coming physical in November. There were some weird frame rate issues with this game. I'm just like,
yeah, because it's a PC game that, like, I don't know, man. Goat Simulator is weird. I don't know.
So
it's janky because it's supposed to be funny, but then you add this game is too powerful to run on Switch, but we're gonna try to do it anyway stuff, and it's just like, no.
So this is the weird thing. They announced Goat Simulator 1 remaster coming out at Gamescom.
But it's a new game. I think it's a new game. Goat Simulator Remastered is a new game. It's not a remaster. That's the joke. Because there's no Goat Simulator 2 either. They just went straight to 3. That's the joke. And they keep doing these like terrible jokes. I don't know, man. I'm not into it. No offense. I know people work really hard on those games, and but this is like the single A budget Gearbox style game that I'm not into it.
Yeah. It was just like, oh, okay. I think the weird thing for me is that they announced 3 and then this remaster or whatever. Like, they announced these 2 games. I'm just like, oh, okay, weird.
Yeah, Goat Simulator 3 didn't sell very well. I don't think. Okay. In my opinion, I that's what I saw, at least at one point. I don't know if it did or not any after that, but I don't know. It's a weird series.
The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the first, is coming out 2025.
Finally.
Kevin Hawkins, he passed out from this.
I'm sure
but he's recovered. He's like, oh, we'll see him at PAX. And I'm going to go up to him and be like, I'm not trying to make you pass out again, but if you don't say that Nancy did not snap showing that remake, I don't know what to say. Like, and the camera was just like, I'm gonna need everybody to buy it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy this. Like,
so this was the thing, right? Is like Trails has become one of the more sought after JRPG series at this point, right? Like,
yes,
it's kind of like the new, like the cool new series on the block, even though there's like 10 entries in it. And people are like, well, when are they going to port the original 3 games to the Switch? And like, that's when the remasters kind of rumors or speculation or whatever started roaming around, right? And everybody thought that was going to be announced at the Funcom panel, right? But they announced the Trails of Daybreak 2, which is the newest title. And they didn't say anything about the remasters. And they're like, oh, well, I guess maybe next year. And the thing is like, on all modern consoles, the first 3 games are not available on console, right? You either have to have like a PSP or, you know, they're available on PC, right? But then all the other games after those 3 are available on console, except I think Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 are not available on Switch yet. But this was a huge get, I think, because I was like, should I start this series? Where do I start if I only am playing on Switch? And people are like, well, you should start with Zero and Azure, but that the rumored of the remasters are coming, so maybe you just wait for that. I'm like, okay, well, I will wait for the remaster, because I don't know really anything about this series. I know Pat's been playing the series. I know he's been playing Cold Steel.
Yeah, I will say, I know there's a lot of talking in this game, and I'm just like, are you serious? Where's the fighting? Where's the battles? Can I grind it? Like,
well, I think it's about the relationships, because the story's been the same story for 10 or 11 games at this point. And I think that's what drives people to play these games at this point, is the story, not necessarily battle system or anything, because it looks like a relatively simple kind of action RPG at this point, right? Like that's what it looks like.
Yes.
So it has some Valkyrie profile vibes to it a little bit, with the button, like the face buttons being different moves. I know Valkyrie profile, they're different characters, but they represent different moves. So I don't know. I think this remake looks cool. This might be where I jump in. This seems like the best place to jump in if you haven't played yet.
Yeah.
And this was a big get for Nintendo. This was probably secretly the biggest announcement at this thing, in my opinion.
I would agree. Yes, I definitely would agree. Because I didn't expect anything from them. And this just came out of nowhere. So like Nintendo got a good one.
Yeah.
Star Wars Hunter Season 3, September 26th. Stalker
Mark
Legends of the
Caravan's
Zone
really
trilogy.
Mark Caravan's really excited for Star Wars Hunter Season 3. He posted that trailer in like 17 different places today. I was like, oh, wow. Man, I wish I was as passionate about something as Mark is for Star Wars.
Stalker Legends of the Zone trilogy is coming out in November 2024. I had to ask Nick from WSD and Beyond, shout out to them. Was this the first 3 games? Or like I don't know if it was like the main, like the first game and then it's DLC.
It's
from
yeah. Did he answer you or?
He did answer. Give me a sec, everybody. Because I know he's hyped for the new Stalker. And from the reviews from the reviews of the new one from Gamescom, they said it's going to be a bona fide hit. They said it's like really, really good, and they're still developing. Yeah. He said it looks like you're getting it all. Now I don't know how it's going to then he would run on Switch though. So I guess
all the ones probably like Metro and like all those first person shooters that are on Switch. Which, to be fair, there's some good first person shooters on Switch, but there's also some first person shooters on Switch.
Right, and like Stalker was just a straight PC game, for the old ones. So, question is this a Microsoft property?
No, it's GCS Game World. Microsoft just has the deal for Game Pass. That's all it is, and the marketing for the second one. That's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no like Microsoft isn't publishing it or anything. This is just a good old fashioned. We're gonna pay for your marketing, and if you put it on Game Pass, and it'll be released on PlayStation in 3 months, and will never come to Switch. Maybe a cloud version.
No way.
You can leave that at home.
You're exactly. Warren's Armageddon Anniversary Edition is coming out September 26th. This game was already announced for PlayStation, so I guess they just decided to do it for Switch. Disney Dreamlight Valley is having an in-game event starting September 4th. They didn't provide any information, but it looks like it's going to be a good one.
It's an end of summer thing. I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley for quite some time, Ed. I can tell you that it's going to be another Star Path, because I did the math, and that's when the that's about partway through the current Star Path, which is Princess and the Frog. And usually like every season they have a new kind of end of season event where they just kind of add new items and new things to the store and new things to do and new quests and kind of quirky things to do. Also, it's going to be Halloween themed, I think, leading into probably another Christmas event, I'm assuming, because they have some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in here already. And what movie is relevant 2.5 months out of the year? Nightmare Before Christmas. So
yep,
I would imagine they're going to introduce some sort of event revolving around Nightmare Before Christmas, or something of that nature. There was a rumor floating around that it could be like Kingdom Hearts related, but my thought is they're not going to do that, first of all, until Kingdom Hearts 4 is close to being released, if they do it at all.
Yeah.
The closest thing they would do would be releasing outfits for Goofy, Donald, and Mickey from those games, because they have started at Disneyland. They are wearing those costumes for Halloween this year at Disneyland.
The Kingdom Hearts outfits.
They do it like every other year, every third year they do the Kingdom Hearts thing. So, and this year, I mean, Kingdom Hearts released on Steam this year, so it makes sense to kind of promote that. But Dreamlight Valley is super addictive. I mean, I know everybody was addicted to Animal Crossing when it came out, but this is my Animal Crossing, man. It is super addictive. It is super fun. I've only missed one Star Path since it started, and that was the Disney Parks one, which is the one I wanted to play the most, and I just wasn't paying attention. And it's just incredible. I'm rebuilding my town right now. I've put like 140 hours into it already, and it's just, I don't know. It's so fun. And I haven't even finished the main campaign yet. I haven't even gotten to A Rift in Time, which is the expansion. And Act 3 just came out. Act 3 just came out, 2 weeks ago? Or a week ago at this point. So I've been busy gaming the system, right? Like I'm planting the crops and selling them to Goofy for like 10 times the profit. And I'm building up all the buildings, and I'm mining all the stuff to build proper roads and kind of building the town like I want to, and then I'll go do the things, right? So I haven't even fixed my house up all the way. That's how like not playing.
So you got money to fix your house, but you just been doing other tasks.
Yeah, well, yeah, but also like you don't get other houses unless you buy them from the store, which they're like $5, like, but it's like real money. It's not like
in-game money.
Because this game was originally supposed to be free to play, so there's a whole free to play system in it. Like, the Star Path is their equivalent to a battle pass. The Moonstones are their equivalent to V-Bucks. And, they sell stuff in the store. It rotates every week. And the stuff in the store, to be fair, since they announced that this was a paid game and not a free to play game, has become much cheaper. But it's still, still got to spend money. But anyways, I'm having a blast with it. I'm excited to see what this end of summer event is. My guess would be it's some sort of, I guess it's I don't know. I'm excited to see what it is.
Well, I guess it'll be out next Wednesday.
September 4th, I think. Which would be Wednesday. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it'll be Wednesday. So we might be hearing some more about it at PAX, everybody. SpongeBob SquarePants: The Patrick Star game is coming out October 4th. This is a physics-based platformer. I don't have no words for it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey man, I don't have anything to say. I'm not a SpongeBob person. Patrick getting his own game seems interesting.
And I'll leave it at that.
I guess I just never really realized how huge SpongeBob was. Like, SpongeBob is like a massive thing. Like I had no idea, because I was never like a Nickelodeon kid, and I never I just never watched it. But it's massive. I had no idea. Edward.
Well, Fitness Boxing 3, Your Personal Trainer, is coming out December 5th. It's now going to be 6 new trainers, with 2 of them being brand new. They're going to have 30 new songs that you can box to. So if you're into that, I think that series has been successful. I don't know how many people are buying it and stuff, but I think a lot of people who do get it, like, really get a good workout for it. So shout out to them. Everybody. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is coming out in 2025. They did mention the Marvel vs. Capcom collection also. that which is coming out digitally on September 12th, physical and on November 22nd. People already have done their pre-orders for the physical version. I think the digital version of physicals dropped today, pre-orders. But the game's going to contain Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro, Capcom vs. SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001, Capcom Fighting Evolution, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, which I don't know which one that is, Project Justice, Power Stones 2, and Plasma Sword Nightmare of Blizzard. Dude, when they showed Power Stones 1 and 2, I about lost my mind.
Yeah, Power Stone is a big get. Like Power Stone is like, I mean, people were just talking about Power Stone the other day, right?
Yeah.
God, I feel like Matt Storm brings Power Stone up a lot on Twitter at some point, and like it's just like, oh my gosh, it's everywhere. It's finally here. People are getting their Dreamcast revival. I wonder if
Dreamcast
go ahead.
Because Dreamcast has been trending. Like the system itself has been trending.
I know. I'm still shocked there has never been some sort of like Dreamcast collection on the Switch at any point.
Yes.
You know, like, or at least sell those games a la carte or something, right? Like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 or anything really. It baffles my mind. Like the Dreamcast, like I don't know if it's because of all the licensed music or like, you know, like Crazy Taxi, I feel like would be huge on the Switch or something like that. Or
yes,
Check Radio, or I don't know, man. I feel like they're leaving money on the table, but I also don't know how. Like I don't know what their licensing terms were, or you know what I mean. Like, is that music all licensed, or was it all original for those games? You know, there's singing.
Crazy Taxi is definitely licensed because when they did the PC version they took all the licensed music out.
Yeah, I knew Crazy Taxi was, but I meant like Sonic Adventure and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that was all in game. So, yeah, that's going to be a huge get. So I'll do my pre-orders for that next year. Won't worry about that. Atelier Yumiya, The Alchemist of Memories and the Envisioned Lands, coming out 2025. It looks
that game looks cool too.
Yeah, it does. So everybody go check out the trailer. It's really good. So we could do 1 and 2 HD collection. It's releasing March 6th, 2025. I'm super excited. It's getting the physical version, and I cannot wait. I'm super excited. It looks really, really good. I'm like, Konami's trying to get back. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, were we the ones talking about like we haven't heard anything about those games in a while?
Yeah,
like, yeah. Man, everything's coming up this week.
Yeah, because I think they mentioned a delay for Suikoden. And Konami just didn't say anything, and so now people were just like, they started bringing it up. Be like, yeah, what did happen to Suikoden? Konami just like, we're still going. We got the date. Here it is. So
Konami's something.
Look, Konami's trying to get back in that. Konami's trying to get that bag. If with the games that they announced and stuff they had kind of released, besides the Metal Gear trilogy, there's things about that. I'm gonna leave that over there. But yeah, like Konami trying to get back in that good old grace of getting that bag. Dragon Quest 3 HD Remake is released in November 14th. Castlevania Dominus Collection.
Yes,
these are the DS games, the real big one. Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruins, Order of Ecclesia. This is all on that was on 3D, the DS. They got Haunted Castles Arcade and Haunted Castle Revisited, which I think that was the PSP version of it. Those now the games are available, so you guys can play it. They didn't mention no physical, but I have a feeling Limited Run Games is going to talk about that. I think they probably got that already on lock.
Yeah, I mean they did the other one, so I mean it would make sense, I guess.
Yeah. Civilization 7 for February 11th, 2025 is coming out now, Corey.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you my soul fell out in pure joy and happiness. I've
Mm-hmm.
been wanting this game for so long. Tale of Grace's Elf Remaster is
Mm-hmm.
releasing in January, on
Mm-hmm.
January 17th. Do you know we got Donkey Kong that month and
Mm-hmm.
Tales of Grace's Elf?
Mm-hmm.
Like, once again, I'm like, why y'all have to snap this early on a Nintendo
Mm-hmm.
console?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get
And
that course.
did you
Go
see
ahead.
their? Did you see? I forget if it was the developer or Bandai Namco themselves, but they said this is a plan to remaster all of the Tales games and bring them to modern consoles and where they make sense. I
Because
don't know if you
something
saw
about the
that or not.
30th anniversary. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I guess the PS2 one. I don't remember any of the Tale games on PS2. All I
Tales
know,
of the Abyss was PS2. Maybe that
because
was
the
PS1.
first I can remember is Tales of Symphonia on GameCube.
Yeah, no, there was the first one. I think was on PS1 actually. Tales of Destiny was the PS. Tales. Hold on.
Because we
Tales
never got
of
this, we never got the
Games.
Super Nintendo games. And I know
Um,
Tales of Symphonia was the game that got people into the series.
yeah. Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. Um, I just want a list of the games. I don't care about this stuff. I just want to see the list of the games.
Tales of
Um,
Grace's F, I remember me and my friend we got it on for PS3 because we had just finished what game? There was
there
another
were
Tales
five.
game that we had just finished.
There were five game. There were five titles were released on the PS2. The true direct sequel to Tales of Destiny, Tales of Destiny 2, was released on PlayStation 2 in 2001. Um, Tales of Symphonia was released on PS2 and GameCube in Japan, only on GameCube in North America and Europe. Um, Tales of Rebirth was released in 2004 and ported to PlayStation Portable in 2008. Tales of Legendia and
Okay,
Tales of the Abyss were also released in 2005 in Japan in the following year in 2006 on the PlayStation 2. So I remember Tales of the
okay,
Abyss because they ported that to DS at some point, or 3DS, one of those.
okay.
Must have been 3DS. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, sorry, I'm looking at this, and then
no,
obviously
no.
Tales of Vesperia and Tales of Hearts. Tales of Hearts R, I think, was the Vita game or the DS game. It was on one of those. Tales of Graces, Tales of Exilia 1 and 2. There's a lot of these, man. By the way, Tales of Arise, the most recent one, is an awesome game.
Love that game.
Yeah,
Bomb
it's a
soundtrack.
great video
Yeah,
game.
yeah. But yeah, Tales of Grace's Elf remaster. I cannot wait. Hopefully, it's not the tragedy that Symphonia was across the board.
Mhm.
Um, hope they actually got this one right. My Sims Cozy Bundles coming November 19th. That contains My Sims and My Sims Kingdom. People are happy about that. Yay, EA. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 is coming out holiday 2024, and then Security Breach Ruin is also coming out in holiday 2024. And then they did a montage. I shout out to DJ Chris. If you guys seen our infamous discussion, Chris V, that's my guest that we talked about that game. Shout out to him. I tweeted out. I'm just like, I need the music from this last montage. I need him to take that and put it in one of his mixes. So shout out to Chris. Like, please do that. This montage music was banging. I was just like, oh, this is a hit. They announced Disney Epic Mickey coming out September 24th. The demo is available. Dude, when you text me that the demo was available,
Mhm.
I got on my Switch with the quickness to
Yeah,
download it.
yeah, I'm pretty excited for the demo. That game looks incredible. Like it
Yes,
looks
it
really good.
does.
like if just from a visual standpoint, I need to play it still, obviously, but like I don't remember the game looking that good. And I was looking at some stuff, and they've done a lot of graphical work to that. It's not just like a simple up-res, right? They've done a lot of work to that game. And I'm very excited to see like what all they've done to it, because they've done a lot. And Warren Spector's involved again, which has me excited. Which people don't know, his studio Junction Point did the original game and the second game, but then shut down after the second game didn't sell well. It was kind of like pre-smart Disney about video games. And so like they kind of forced the second one out before it was ready, and it was a whole thing, right? But
I have both of them for my Wii.
I have the second one on the Wii U. So
I do have Power 2. I have the 360 version on my Series X.
For Xbox, that was, I should say. I think that was 4 games with gold at one point. Which is how I got it.
So Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game, is holiday 2024. Just Dance is October 15th. Funko Fusion, holiday 2024. EA Sports FC 25 September 27th. Lego Horizons, holiday 2024.
Which the PlayStation Store leaked that date for Horizon. It's grain of salt, everybody, but
November looks 4th, like it's
going to be November 14th, which is the same. Something else is also coming out that day, but I don't remember.
Dragon Quest 3.
Yes,
because I think Mario Luigi Brotherhood is the week before that. I do, for real though, I need to go do this direct and last direct and see what this everything is coming out from September to December, like date wise, because I'm just like, yes, this added dates and stuff. We got a lot of 2025 stuff, but I want to see how stacked it is.
We should, what we should start doing actually is keeping like a calendar for PAL Block, or maybe Boss Rush in general for games, but like just to see like what games are coming out when, and just kind of, I don't know, it might be beneficial for everybody to have that information available. I don't know. Seems like a lot of work, but also probably very beneficial.
Yeah, because I need to go do the state of play. I need to watch Xboxes. I know Gamescom had some reveals, some date reveals for Xbox. But I like Flight Simulator. I know it's coming this year. I think it's Flight Simulator, Indiana Jones, and I think 2 more games. Because Avowed is next year, since they moved it out.
Ara History Untold is coming for Xbox. And
I think Age of Empires is dropping.
Age of Mythology is also coming.
That's it.
Call of Duty is technically Xbox now. Diablo's expansion is coming. Also, Vessel of Hatred. So there's a lot that I'm not really that interested in, but there's a lot, man. I mean, like you, even if you're not into the games that are coming out, you can't disagree that there aren't games coming out. Like, I feel like people are, especially like for PlayStation, people are like, oh, PlayStation has no games. And I'm like, have you, like, just because it's not for you doesn't mean like there's no games. Have you seen their roster? Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin, Helldivers. Like, I don't know, man. And Xbox also, like, there's a ton of games out, It's just, I don't know what people want, man. I think people are just playing games wrong. People just don't know how to have fun. People suck.
Well,
learn how to have fun.
Room Factory Guardians of Azuma is coming out in spring 2025. Game looks really good. And then it happened.
You're welcome, everybody. You are welcome. I did it again.
Corey.
I did it again.
Corey.
Not as big as my Sora moment, but I did it again.
Corey,
What?
I'm gonna hand this one over to you so you could talk about it.
No, you can
Cause
do it. You can do it. You can walk your walk of shame. It's okay, Ed.
no, cause everybody,
It's okay.
Yakuza Kiwami was the final game, and when I tell you, I gasped,
Mm-hmm.
and my jaw was on the floor. My floor was on my jaw. My jaw was on the floor.
Sounds like a different problem.
I was just like, okay, so now we gotta show Sega that we want the series and we gotta buy this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because the creator said he would never bring it to Nintendo.
But we
Definitely
had
after
that
the Wii U
conversation.
failure.
He's not there anymore. He started a new
Right.
studio.
Right.
Sega wants that Switch money. Sega knows what time it
Right.
is.
Right.
Sega knows.
But
They're like, we went through this once before. We're not losing Nintendo money again. Oh.
Right. And don't forget that the Yakuza 1 and 2 that came out on Wii U was only in Japan. It didn't sell because I'm just like, you only released it in one country. Right. It was popular more in America than it was in Japan. And you only released it in Japan. And we was just like, we'll buy it on Wii U if you bring it out. But Sega didn't do it. So seeing that Sega made this decision to finally bring out a Yakuza, and yeah, it's Kiwami. Like I'll take it. I will buy all 6-7 games ever. I would take it if we could get the series on Switch.
I think they're going to start releasing them one by one. You watch. I think they're going to release 2 Kiwami. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of shocked they didn't release one, like all 3 of them at the same time, but I feel like they're just going to, release them all one at a time at this point. 0 would have maybe been the one you released first on the Switch at this point, but I don't know, man.
I think Kiwami is just like it's the remake of the actual first game. So to get slide people in to understand these characters and stuff. Because Zero would have been the first one to understand Kazuma and the crazy one. His crazy self.
You're talking about the guy with the eye patch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he will always be a crazy character, and nothing can ever take that away. But
I would guess. Oh, sorry. Go
ahead.
ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like they're probably gonna release 1 and 2 first, and then 0, and then because there's a rumor that they're working on the remaster for 3 at this point. So I would wonder if you would release 1, 2, or 0, 1, and 2 on the Switch, and then whatever Nintendo's next console is, you release you maybe launch with the 3 remaster, or like shortly after. That would be an interesting get for Nintendo, of all places, to get a Yakuza remaster, like, because it's 3 or remake, I guess, would be, I don't know. I feel like that would be pretty big.
Yeah, I think they're probably doing like the Xbox thing, how like the whole series is on Xbox. I don't know if they're gonna bring Judgment. I don't know if they're gonna bring.
Well, it probably depends on how this does, right? Like, that's the thing. It depends on how this does. If you want these games on Switch, you better be buying them. That's
because they're all going to be digital. They're not going to do a physical one. So I'm like, if the price is right, I think people are going to buy them.
Yeah.
I know some people are like, but I could get it cheaper on the other systems. Yeah, because they've been on the other systems for a long time. People want this game on Nintendo. So if it has a better chance of people buying the game on that platform, they're going to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, Yakuza is a huge game just outside of the campaign.
Mm-hmm. It's a big game.
Yeah.
So good job, Nintendo.
Everybody, that was it for the Nintendo Direct and Indie World presentation. I gave it an A. I was just like, this is just fire of games. And I know some people say, "Oh, well, that was a mid." I'm like, no, it wasn't mid, because a lot of these games that people said that it was mid, they were planning on buying. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if you was planning on getting a lot of these games and you were super excited, saying that this thing was mid is out. It is insane. This,
Mm-hmm.
this is an A for me. It's not an A plus, but this is an A for me.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show. I can definitely say like I mean my thing is I judge these things of like was there three or four things in this thing that I would play, and I can wholeheartedly say yes, there are at least three things I would play out of this partner direct or the indie direct, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would give it at least a B plus. I think it. I think you could argue for an A or an A, you know, in that range. I think Yakuza was a huge get. I think that the Trails, the first Trails game remake was a huge get. I think a new Atelier game with a new protagonist is a huge get because those usually debut on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
This was they did a lot. They did a good job. So
I think not.
the
I think
fighting game,
out
all the
of
fighting games, like
yeah, Capcom is trying to get that money. They not
it's
Capcom is not playing, and they
the
know they're
DS
gonna get it.
Castlevania games, right? I mean, like this is where it's starting, Ed. The DS games, you're going to start seeing the DS and the 3DS games start coming over now. This is it. This is it. This is the beginning.
I
Write it
would be
down.
shocked.
Write it
I
down.
would be
This is
shocked.
it. Man, everybody's going to be chiming in for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess next year, and we're going to get like a Link Between Worlds or something.
And do you think we were not going? You think we're not going to give Nitty that coin to get it?
I mean, I am. I have three versions of Twilight Princess.
No, I'm talking about Link Between Worlds.
I know. I bought both consoles Wind Waker's available on.
I got Wind Waker for you, Wii U and GameCube. I got Twilight for GameCube, Wii U, and Wii.
I'm not saying I don't want them because I do. I'm just saying I've purchased these games already. And I would love to play a Link Between Worlds on a TV.
Corey, my
Yeah.
coins are ready. They're ready.
Oh, I know.
I mean, they're ready for Echoes of Wisdom. Like that was a given.
Mm-hmm.
But Twilight,
We're
Wind
gonna
Waker,
play at
and
PAX.
Between Worlds.
We're gonna play it at PAX.
Yeah.
Very excited. I'm very, very excited.
Yes.
And we have a joint segment with Zelda Universe where we're gonna talk about it. So me, David, and Amanda Van Heil are all gonna talk about it for a good 15 minutes, I think, on Saturday. So that video should be out hopefully Sunday. Very excited.
Yes.
PAX is going to be awesome. Nintendo finally has a real booth.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yes.
We better go during media hour. I know Pat wants to go to Monster Hunter, and that's fine.
Dude,
but
we gotta go to media hour, like straight.
Although Nintendo is usually pretty good at letting media in the back entrance. Because when I was there, when I went and I was looking at Wolfenstein and Crash and Dead Cells, when those were all kind of the main event there, and I think Tropical Freeze for Switch, they were letting media in the exit. The only people standing in line were the people that weren't media. So maybe we can sneak in, but I don't know. Nintendo's much bigger than they were back then, I guess. So
yes.
Man, I finished Wolfenstein the New Order, by the way. Very good.
Oh. Yes. That was the first one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you?
Yep.
You didn't finish the second one, did you?
I did on Switch.
Okay. I love that game. I had when
I played through for you, everybody out there. I played through Doom, Wolfenstein 2, and Youngblood all on Switch. I didn't finish Youngblood, but I've played the other two. Finished them for you.
I think I got Youngblood on Xbox. I gotta check. But yeah, doing Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, on Xbox. Like I beat it on PS3, PS4, But I'm just like, man, this game is still good. I'm like, just a great story, cinematic. Like, it's a game that I just love. I'm like, yeah, this is really good. Definitely when you get the shotgun and you just popping folks. Once you get the shotgun, it's all over.
Yeah, it's
so
yeah, have fun.
But everybody, that's it for the Nintendo Direct. Out of the partners, it's Yakuza for me. I am gonna get Rune Factory. Tales of Grace is F. Castlevania, I'm gonna get when I come back from PAX. And talking to Nintendo. Dragon Quest 3, Suikoden, Arterial Yuma, the Capcom Fighting for me. Let's see, Legends of Heroes, Star Overdrive, and Tetris Forever. Like those games, I'm definitely gonna get. Everything else looks cool that I would probably pick up like on a sale. Maybe. Disney Dreamlight Valley, I would have to install the game again because I took it off. But yeah, and Lego Horizon whenever they release it. Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy, nah, I could pass on that. Funko Fusion, I definitely could pass on that.
Funko Fusion is something.
Yeah. But yeah, my highlight would definitely from the partner direct, Tales of Grace's F was my highlight. And then never been dated for the indie direct indie world presentation was a big one for me. Any one for you, Corey, for like one game from each?
I mean, in terms of the indie direct, Neva is definitely something I'm looking forward to, just because I love Grease so much. Which we're gonna fight Jacob McCourt at PAX because he's playing Grease right now. He's not into it, so we're gonna give him some backhands at trivia. One of the trivia things. So look out, Jacob. Yes. We're coming for you.
But we don't have words.
Neva looks cool. Although I did have a discussion with him on the Boss Rush podcast about it because he was on to promote the trivia. Yeah, that episode actually. By the time when this posts, that episode is out tomorrow, so you'll be able to hear it. And I said that is definitely you have to be feeling it in the moment style game. It's definitely a time and feeling style game. You can't just like, oh, I'm playing, Shooter McShooterson over here, and I'm just gonna go over here and play this, right? You have to like prepare yourself and kind of just be like in the mindset to play that game. So I understood where he was coming from, but no excuse.
Just the beautiful art and the animation and the music. There's just so much. Everybody, we did a Talk the Walk for Gree. Please go watch it on Boss Rush media on YouTube. Like,
yeah,
well, you're watching this, so you're there. But type in Talk the Walk Gree. You have to watch that discussion. Me, Celeste, Stephanie, and David from Zelda from not Zelda Universe, Zelda Dungeon. Like, just go watch that, man. Don't know how a Facebook trailer of that game just got me to like, what is this? Why have I not heard of it? And then I was just like, oh, I must have this.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, I mean, Europa is something that I've been looking forward to for a while. Star Overdrive, like you said earlier, looked really, really cool. I'm really interested to start the Trails series with this first remake. I'm definitely going to start playing it. Although, like, if you want physical copies of those games, you better start buying them now because they have shot up in price exponentially. Like, even the newer ones are like $100. So,
yeah. So the thing about that is, I don't know whose stores got them.
They don't. You buy them online. You have to order them through like VGP or, one of those places. Like, if you don't pre-order them through a GameStop, you're not getting them. Oh, I mean, it's one of those games where like they're not popular enough to carry in store, and most people buy them digitally on PC or PlayStation, right? And so the Switch versions, when they come out physically, are really hard to find.
Yeah, because I didn't when I started seeing them, I'm just like, who published this?
Yeah,
like I didn't know who was publishing them.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm also really interested in the Castlevania series. I mean, we've talked about it quite a bit. Where like I've never really like played Castlevania, and I know the Game Boy Advance ones and the DS ones were very highly, in particular. So this is a cool series. I need to play those soon. Obviously, Epic Mickey, very excited for. Lego Horizon, I'm pretty excited for. I will probably play Tales of Grace's F. I never played it originally, but I love Symphonia and Vesperia, so I will play those in Arise. So, yeah, and I will probably buy the Capcom Fighting Collection, not because I'm into fighting games, but like for Power Stone alone, I will definitely be buying that. Power Stone, it's an all-time Dreamcast game, no doubt. Power Stone is awesome. I think if you were to list a top 10 Dreamcast games, that would probably hover somewhere between 5 and 8.
I'm not even ready to make that list yet.
No.
I would have to literally talk with someone, fight with someone to even make that list, because of how much goodness that system of games that it has. It's literally impossible.
Yeah,
because it's just like, Soul Calibur, that needs to be on the list. Soul Reaver, that needs to be on the list.
Don't forget Blue Stinger. I'm just kidding. That's on my list from just a nostalgia point. Not even it's not that good, everybody.
But then
it's really not that. It's like a solid 6.
But like Crazy Taxi, Jet Force, not Jet Force Gemini, Jet Set Radio. Like Jet Set Radio has to be on it. Like that is no denial. Because that started like the cell shaded kind of genre of graphics for games. Like how do you make a top 10?
Yeah. Well, we're not going to have that discussion now. We will do that another day for maybe an expansion pass or something. I don't know. Or maybe a bonus thing. Or
Street Fighter 3 Third Strike on Dreamcast was everything. Yes.
Well,
but yeah, right. Yes, that's going to be it for this Nintendo Direct recap. Corey, thank you for joining me. Everybody,
yeah, man.
Let us know on our Discord or on our Twitter which games did you enjoy, which ones are you looking for, have you added them as your most anticipated game? Like, we want to know. So hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on our Discord at Boss Rush. We would definitely like to know. Corey,
yeah,
I guess I will see you at PAX West.
Yeah, see what time is it? 11. I mean, I'll see you in about 36 and a half hours as of this recording. So we're going to record an episode on site of POW Block, and we're going to record a Boss Rush podcast on site. And then we have a bunch of interviews that we're doing with guests of various sizes that I'm quite excited for. So
yes,
I'm trying. Well, I'll tell you offline.
Me and David and hopefully maybe LeBron will be able to record a Alien Romulus Sportcast. We're going to try. Me and Nelly are going to do an expansion pass about PAX, because she wants to record. So we're going to try to record something soon. Yeah.
Oh, she
Nelly's
is
going to be there.
Oh, yeah. What?
Nelly's going to be there.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Kids still say snap? I don't know.
Yes. I don't know. I think she's getting there Thursday, or she might get there Friday. But yeah, she's going to be there. So
awesome.
we're going to be meeting up. Grayson is going to be there. Roger's going to be there. Matt Storm is going to be there. Shout out
and they're
to
all
them.
going to be on the. They're all going to be on our bonus podcast. They are. I'm not kidding.
I know.
So I have to tell you the list, Ed. So we'll get there. I don't want to spoil anymore.
Yes. Adam from
I know. Nope. No more. We don't want to ruin the surprises. Respawn Aim Fire. He's going to be there.
Yeah, and everybody go check out his the latest Boss Rush.
And if you list everybody
episode.
That's going to PAX, we're going to be here for another 3 hours.
No. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying. Check out the latest Boss Rush episode, everybody. With that, everybody, have a good week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Nintendo Direct Indie World Showcase. We watch it again, and we'll see you next time on the Nintendo Direct recap. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Christian S., Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Todd Oxtra. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.